Hey everyone, um, really upset right now because I mean, I was recording for today's reaction, which was going to be the first part, the first video in the Operation Turnabout series, which was suggested as a replacement for the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Major Fraud documentary, since we couldn't find that anywhere. Me and the person who requested it, Everett Taves. Um, we couldn't find it anywhere, so he suggested this as a replacement. I was recording the reaction and everything, and I was almost done with it. It's an hour-long video. I was like 57 minutes through. And then OBS decided to fuck up. OBS fucked up, and I lost the entire file. It wasn't recording anymore. During like the last maybe 10 minutes that I was recording, I started having some camera issues. It started like the camera started freezing, and it's like, oh, I would just click on the source, turn it off, and turn it back on, and it would be fine again for a little bit, and then it would start messing up again. It would just like it would freeze. That's all it would do. So I kept like having to turn it off and on over and over. I was still watching, still paying attention. You guys could still hear me. But then all of a sudden, OBS just completely froze and just everything went to shit. And unfortunately, there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do to save the file, nothing I could do to save anything with that. It was kaput. And I'm fucking pissed, honestly. I hate it when that kind of shit happens. Especially with being so close to it ending. Like if that kind of shit was happening at the very beginning, then I could just like end up re-recording it at some point. But I can't re-record it after 57 minutes out of the hour. Because it's like I've already seen pretty much the entire thing. Fucking pisses me off when that shit happens. Because the reaction is just gone at this point. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to salvage it. Nothing I can do at all. So I guess I'll tell you my thoughts on it here. Phoenix Wright, Operation Turnabout. It's a fan-made Phoenix Wright case. Kind of like Turnabout Storm, the MLP Phoenix Wright crossover, except it's just Phoenix Wright. It seemed like it was part of some kind of series or something, because they mentioned something about like literal demons hiring Phoenix. And I feel like I'm missing something, unless that's part of one of the games, in which case, what the fuck? But I'm watching it, and the story itself centers around a military murder and everything, and it seems okay. The voice acting for almost every character is atrocious, though. Phoenix and Maya are good, like legitimately good. Every other character, though, is not. Some of the worst offenders include the voice of Franziska von Karma, who doesn't have the German accent and sounds so fucking terrible in terms of not only mic quality, but also just voice acting ability. It's like a person who had never voice acted before. And Gumshoe was terrible. So, the new characters were terrible. And I'm not meaning to just hate on these newer voice actors. Everyone has to start somewhere, and not everyone's going to be good right off the bat. But I'll just, it is distracting. It is admittedly distracting when it's that bad. On top of it, I mean, I stated in the reaction, which again you can't even see now, that Phoenix Wright is one of those things that, like, with the games especially, it's better to play than to watch because just watching it feels kind of boring, like you're not as invested in it, in that kind of story. Like I can't even watch people do let's plays of the Phoenix Wright games because it's just not entertaining to watch. I'd rather be playing it. Turnabout Storm has been the only real exception, and the only thing that really made me so invested in that was because of the MLP connection, the ponies. Um, but yeah, it's just it was just really not super entertaining to watch, you know? Like I said, the story itself was just fine. I had no real issue with it. But the voice acting was so bad, it just was really distracting. One of the character models was absolutely terrible as well. There's this staff sergeant character in the game, and his or not game, this animation, and his character model is so drastically different in style from everyone else's that it clashes in the worst way. And it just feels really ridiculously bad. Um, yeah, the case itself, like I said, is fine. It's mostly those other little details that just stack up for me. Um, and I hate to drop something again and everything, but for multiple reasons, I have to today. I have to drop this. I'm not going to continue reacting to this. For one, because of this entire bullshit thing that happened with the recording, and I'm not, again, not even able to post it. And two, I just don't really have an interest in continuing reacting to this. Or really even watching it that much. Those little things that just stacked up just really bother me when I'm watching. And it's just not that entertaining from a viewing experience. So Everett, don't worry about replacing it with something right now. I'm just going to give you a freebie for this next round of donation rewards with this upcoming mega stream, which is at the beginning of October. So you'll just get a freebie there as well, along with anything else you wish to donate and uh, have me react to as well. You get an extra freebie in there. So we're replacing it with something else. But yeah, it's just going to we're just going to put it on hold because that way next week we can get to the last movie we have to do, which is Agatha Christie's Crooked House, and then we're basically going into the end of the month and we're going to get ready for the next mega stream and everything. Um, I really do apologize, not only just for dropping this, but just for this video being gone. It's not really my fault, but still, I apologize. I really wish it hadn't happened. It really sucks. It's like when it happened, like I threw a fit. Oh, I went nuts. Like you guys have seen me angry before. Like for example, there was that one rant I had with a My Hero Academia reaction in regards to Mineta. But you guys have not like I don't think I've openly like drop that many f bombs in a row on camera. I say fuck every now and again. I do. In fact, I actually sometimes say it quite a bit. But I don't usually just like do what I did there. I'm like dropping f bombs left and right. I stormed off because I was so pissed at that, and it was because it was so fucking close to the end. Like near the end of the episode, there's this doctor character you're talking to. I had just finished the conversation with him. Well, again, not that I'm talking to him. See, now that's even confusing me with the entire Phoenix Wright thing, because that's what I'm used to doing with these kind of games and all. I'm just kind of pissed at this entire situation. Especially since this was supposed to be the reaction for me to be coming back from after all of this bullshit earlier on this week and having to take off of Monday and Wednesday and all. This was supposed to be the reaction for me to come back on and everything, and now that's fucked. And I don't have time to record anything else because it's Thursday night. Thursday nights I go to the bar. Well, it's Thursday afternoon right now, but Thursdays I go to the bar in the late afternoon and everything. And at this point, it's like almost 3:30. And I'm going to be leaving in like an hour. And I have to get ready and everything still. I don't have time to record anything else. So yeah, I'm fucking pissed. And now we're not going to have anything until tomorrow. I really do apologize for this. I don't know if it was like if me constantly turning the camera source on and off and on and off fucked everything up and made OBS freeze. I don't know. Maybe I should have just left it off and just left the last couple minutes to my voice, but either way, it's like whether it was because of what I did there or if it was just something else, I'm just so fucking pissed. I think I scared the dog when I stormed off the couch before. Uh, there's nothing I can do about it now, though. There's nothing I can do about it now. We're just gonna kind of have to move on, get to tomorrow's reactions tomorrow, and just try to get past this. So yeah, Everett, you'll just get another a freebie reaction reward request for this next set. I won't be getting to it right away, obviously. I'm gonna wait until after the next mega stream when I get to all of that stuff. And as always, if you or anyone else watching this wants to donate, please do. You can donate via PayPal, which is fairly simple. Just, yeah, I'll give you my PayPal connected email if you need it. And otherwise, you can donate to me directly on Steam. If you don't have me on Steam, you can look me up pretty easily. Just under, I believe it's under Miss Connie. And if you have me on Steam, you can see my wish list and stuff. Please consult with me though before you actually like send me a game as a gift, just so I know it's a game that I'm actually gonna want and I'm gonna actually be willing to play or even able to play. Because I don't want you to spend your money for nothing, you know? I don't want you to spend money donating a game to me for nothing, for me not being able to play it or whatever. I mean, yeah, you still get the donation reward. You still get me to have me react to something, but yeah, you know what I mean. Hopefully. Um, yeah, on Steam I should be listed under Miss Connie. And the picture's like a little avatar of myself with a pink background and all. Um, but yeah, I really, really, really hate that this fucking happened. And especially because it happened so fucking late into the reaction. I was just about done. It's going to be over in just a couple minutes. And it's like, and then it just fucks up. So, uh, like I said, we're just going to have to move on. There's nothing more we can do. Just bitching and throwing a fit about it, unfortunately, isn't going to help here. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to change anything. So, I apologize again. And Everett, if you want to tell me what you want to replace Operation Turnabout with, right now or right when you see this, you can. But again, I won't be getting to it until after the next mega stream at the beginning of October. Um, and as like I said, next Thursday we will be getting to Agatha Christie's Crooked House unless something happens with that. And fuck me if it does. I'm just hoping nothing happens with Carol and Tuesday tomorrow. If something fucking happens with Carol and Tuesday, I am going to. Ooh, I might have to break something. Either way, see y'all next time. I don't know.